that, welcome guys to the first semi-final here of the Depart Out Now Cup. It's the semi-final, of course, where we have 4 players who will battle it out for 2 spots in the grand final, where the prize pool is 155 euro, but only the top 3 will go home with money. First will get 100, second will get 40, and third will go home with 15 euro. So you have to qualify for that up first, where we have 4 players here in this semi-final, and then 4 players on the other one. Only the top 4 is going through, and we play cup mode with a point limit of 100 points. Yep, 100 points is the point limit, and the points repetition is different. It's 10, 7, 5, and 4. That's why I think that the point or that the round will not last that long, the whole semi-final, because you get 1 plus point for every for the second to 4th position. So that, of course, the first position is still good, but you want to, of course, also second position now is good, and third also doesn't really feel that punishing. All right, into the first round we go. We play 5 maps, the 5 maps in the map pool, on 3 rounds on them with a warm-up, and then a finish time out of 15 seconds. So let's take a look who's taking that first round. 7 is also looking very strong here by the looks of it. As you can see here, 7 is currently leading the race ahead of eLconn, and then we have Marius. So looking good. Marius again with a good ending. However, eLconn is going for that more direct approach. Who's taking that first position is 7, and Marius also on P2. So eLconn only with 3rd position here, and SRK was not able to finish. He's doing it now, but only gets himself 4 points. But still, I mean, 4 points is better than 3. So I mean, it's not really that punishing now to get 4 points, because 4 points is like, it's so much more than 3 points. It's weird to say that, but I mean, it's 1 more point, right? And you need every point on this kind of scenario. So nice broke back moment there from Lucker's Turbo. But let's go to the next round here. We see eLconn with good speed, but 7 with a no slide line, and this means that it is eLconn, yeah, not really coming that much closer because he couldn't open the slide. eLconn is right now on their last position, but he can make it with a good ending, but it doesn't look like that. Marius with a good ending. SRK winning it here, but eLconn again has to settle on that 3rd position. But sick round here, I have to say that. Sick round. And also hello Monty, of course. I've seen that you were writing hello in the chat or spamming the spam emotes. So hello there. How's he doing? How is he doing? How are you doing, man? So into the next round we go, and we can see a triple lead here. 7, Marius, and SRK are all having 14 points, and then there's eLconn, who didn't get himself a 1st position yet, currently finding himself on P4. Bot told me. So eLconn, can he win this round now? Because currently it's SRK leading. SRK leading, and he also gets a better ending. eLconn with a gear down, but he still takes it because he finishes more to the right. So nice one there from eLconn, overtaking SRK there and getting himself that first 10-pointer. But you can see everyone is taking a 10-pointer, and it's nothing has been decided here. Nothing at all. I'm fine. How about you? Yeah, I'm also good, man. Slept pretty long today because I played chess for a long time against my neighbor, but yeah, I'm doing good. I'm doing good as well. This cast is very cool, I have to say that. That's why I'm like putting a lot of effort into it, let's say like that. Enjoy. Yeah, Cedrix, you have to I mean, you get those coins by I think following and just watching the stream, so you cannot do that completely. If I did it into Master, 2,975 points. I played, I think, 4 rounds yesterday. I won 3, got MVP twice, and I lost 1 match and lost 0.15 or something. So yeah, not really too much. What rank am I? I'm 105th. I'm not even top 100 anymore. But yeah, I'm gonna grind up, I think, on Sunday again. Not sure if I can play today, because today I will do other things. Yeah, so 1 more on die. So that's how things are rolling here, and yeah, I mean, it's close here between them. 7 is currently in last with 18 points. That is sick, though. SRK is currently trying out some tricksters, but he has been stuck there, and good luck to the players on this map. So point limit still is 100, as well as in the quarterfinal. And yeah, let's go ahead with 7 here, who's betting out with Marius for that second to last position for the 5 points. Actually, 7 with the gear down there because he was steering too much. His car was gearing up, and with that you lose out on a lot of speed. So that is what you don't want to do. So 7 is losing out on a lot of speed. So eLconn, Marius, and SRK are currently in the top 3. Who's surviving that ending? Marius and eLconn both with good lines. SRK saving it. eLconn and Marius are surviving it though. And 7 also overtakes SRK there in the ending. So 7 will get 5 points despite having that gear down at the start. So eLconn now with the second first place in a row. So he is elevating up into the first position. And I mean, behind that, it is very close. It is very close. I think it's also caused by that points repartition, because first place is not that rewarding anymore, since everyone is just getting 1 more point than you. But eLconn with the first mistake of this round, just when I praised him, eLconn is dead, and he's probably also watching my stream in the background. So that is not good for him, and we can see the free camera here. eLconn is 2 seconds away here. He can still make something happen with a risky ending if someone actually fails it, but else it is not happening. Marius, however, good approach here, but had a bad approach on the ice. So I don't know. He's steering too much, and he survived the ending though. 7 as well. Oh, that was very close of not making it. And SRK was choosing the risk, the safe finish, unlike Marius and 7, and as well as SRK, eLconn, I think. So yes, SRK still with 5 points. To the next round we go. 7 almost slowing down there because he was steering a little bit, or he was his car was landing a little bit too tilted, but that's not the case. Nice near side there from 7, currently on that second position, but not the best speed though by the looks of it. I was just thinking that Marius has a little bit more speed, but that is not the case. So I mean, it's a very good semi-final here, as 7 is currently leading. But look at the fight here. Look at the fight between those players. SRK not with the best speed, but let's take a look into the ending here, because the ending will decide a lot here. 7 not with the best approach to the bobsleigh, and eLconn will overtake him, and it's Marius winning it here over eLconn and 7. But yeah, how close was that? It was 0.02 of a second, and that was absolutely crazy. Crazy close round here on die. And we're gonna go already to the next map. Marius is leading though with 46 points, so this map has suited him very well as well, getting only first and second. Into the next map we go. We have one more up again before we're gonna go live. We have Depart, a track that utilizes a lot of ice blocks. And also the ending can be really weird. We have seen a different line from eLconn here, but it is, I would say, it's the shortest map out of this map pack. And also here, I mean, you have to do that, like the kind of identity thing, but then you also have to, like SRK is doing it here, you want to like no slide the other turn to get the most speed out of that, but it can be hard because the turn is so narrow. And yeah, eLconn, you can see it, he goes for that part here, and let's actually see if it's faster or slower. It's actually faster. It's 0.05 faster by the looks of it, and maybe even safer. Who knows, who knows, who knows. So I don't know what we're gonna see here, but 40 seconds in length is this track. And let's go with the first round. Again, 3 rounds on this map, on map number 4. CCP just at the start. And eLconn with a different line there. Okay, he joins in the pack again. But yeah, that was definitely not the line that you want to take, because you're going to do a right turn after that. That was pretty weird. And currently it is 7 leading here over SRK. And then eLconn and Marius are betting it out for the other position. 7 with an accident there. And Marius is doing that nose slide very well, but so did SRK and also eLconn. So we have a 3-man battle here for that first position. Marius, however, is going for that line. And you can see that eLconn is having the upper hand. No, he has not. Yes, he has, but only 0.03 of a second. And that was a crazy close round here if you consider that. So eLconn in first and Marius in second. And then we have 7. Yeah, who's not able to finish, actually. So that is unfortunate for him. And 7 is not getting away with any points here. So now top 2 is pretty clear, actually, as you can see. Top 2 is pretty clear, and you can see eLconn, he's coming from the very right, and you have to do a right turn after that, so you have no angle for that. That's why he has to release, and he drops down to that last position, just on that first turn. But that's not how you do it. Okay, 7 is doing it very well. Let's go ahead and spectate him. Of course, you want to stay on that booster. I'm not sure if it's... yeah, it's ice. Yeah, it's ice. But yeah, 7 now in the lead. But Marius is attacking though. Let's take a look onto eLconn here. No, eLconn is so far behind. Who's taking that first position? It's 7. Staying ahead of Marius. No! 2,000 of a second. Marius is ahead here. So Marius is taking yet another good position here and denying some points towards 7. Well, Marius, the Riskmeister there in the ending, extends his lead even towards eLconn. So Marius is really pushing it here. Look at him. He's the top 10 player here. 9th in the world. He is just on another level. Hello? Okay. Has a lot of trophies. So one of the most active players, Marius89, is, and one of the best players out there. So Marius not going for a slide or something. Goes for a safe approach, because you can also like drift and go for an ice slide or like a harsher ice approach to get it better. But Marius is currently leading with that 0.7 of a second, and Marius is really shining through here, coping with pressure. 39.7 for him. eLconn behind that. Then we have 7 and SRK, who slightly lose ground towards both eLconn and Marius. Look at that. It's 73 points for Marius and 62 points for eLconn. So Modit is the next map that will be played. And you can see how fast this is going here. We are playing for 15 minutes and 73 points is the actual points of the player with the most amount of points. So this cup is rapidly getting pace on. Yeah. Or gaining pace. Can you gain pace? I think so, yeah. And hello, Tack365. Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. Of course, all the other people who are just watching or lurking, welcome to the cast of the Dawn Cup, the Depart Out Now competition, hosted by Nexty and his gang, where we're playing some, yeah, an innovative format, and I have been asked to cast this one, so I will certainly do that. Where does the Q record lead to? Well, we can check, right? You want to check, Burim? Then we can do that. I don't know. Where does that lead to? Maybe to the Discord or to the sponsor of the tournament. We can check in a minute, though. But yeah, let's take a look here onto the first round. On Modit. 7, Marius and SRK are in the lead, but it is SR7 making a mistake, and eLconn goes into the second position. With that, you make the first one, actually, because Marius is going for the weird approach here. Has steered a little bit too much by the looks of it, though, but it's still eLconn not really Okay, never mind. Marius went for a different line there, and eLconn is capitalizing from that. So Marius is getting a lot of airtime there. And now the ending coming up. Not bug on the ramp, and it's eLconn actually bugging on the ramp. And Marius is taking that first position. SRK in second, and Marius up to 83 points. Oh no, I was talking about that. You don't want to approach from the middle, else you're gonna bug. And it's eLconn bugging, and Marius is leading with 83 points. What a great performance here from the German player, from Marius89, my fellow casting colleague. So Marius with an outstandingly good performance here, fast learning at its finest. And Marius is showing us why he's one of the best players out there. One of the best players. Marius is a very unpleasant opponent to play against. Make it cup of the day or just a competition, Marius is able to learn very fast, adapt to different playstyles, and just snipe players when it is needed for him. So Marius, a very unpleasant opponent, but now has made that mistake, so he is down to P4. And then we see 7, SRK, and eLconn battling it out for the 10-pointer. So let's take a look here onto eLconn's approach. That has been very good over that one. Here gets the gear. 7 didn't really get it too well. Had to open up his steering in just that minute there, on just that second where he was gearing up. And eLconn again with the bug. He's approaching it again wrongly. That was wrong again. And eLconn is not getting it through here. eLconn bugging again on the ramp, and 7 is on that first position. Marius getting 5 points though. And SRK is losing ground. He's at 59 points. So this is not looking good for the Baltic player. Take a look onto him here. Well, depart out now. Yeah, I see. Interesting though. I didn't know that this one was sponsored by, I mean, it's out now, so depart. I thought you have to depart out now, you know, because you are departing out of the start block. Oh no. Oh, SRK bugging again, but Marius cannot overtake him. eLconn on P3. You know, okay, the album is called Depart. Now it makes a lot of sense, though. I did not question that. Actually, that is pretty pathetic of Mr. Caster. But I thought you are departing out of the start block. I don't know. You know, depart out now because, yeah, I don't know, man. I'm too 5-head. Yo, nuts. So, this varou could be the decider. It could be the decider for either Marius or, yeah, not eLconn quite yet. But yeah, look at eLconn. Look at eLconn. Look at his points. Nice. This varou could be the last map for Marius. He has done an impressive performance here. And now this map is actually not the hardest, though. It's not the hardest map, and I think it's a map that Marius suits very well. But I mean, since it's maybe not the hardest, it could also backfire for him that people are well prepared on this one. So we have a warm-up here. So you can see very simple tech map with a lot of full speed turns that players have to cope. And when I talk about coping turns, I mean it in the way that, of course, with pressure rising and rising, it can be harder to do that. Yeah, and Vibe Please, I really love that song as well. So I don't know what Valley OST is, but for me it's the best music in the complete Trackmania franchise. There's also Trackmania Sunrise, which is very good, and Original I think also was pretty nice. And then we have also, I think, Stadium Stadium being very well as well, but just for the nostalgic fact. Nation's also very good, but yeah, I don't know. I would rather pick United Music. But hey, let's go into the first round here. As we have Marius currently. He needs a 5-pointer, so he needs a 3rd position in order to get himself up into the finest mode. So eLconn currently is getting himself some points and could step away a little bit from eLconn and 7, and he will do so. SRK, sorry. SRK. eLconn is stepping away from eLconn. Okay. So eLconn is stepping away from SRK and 7, who's stumbling. But now goes up to 69 points. And Marius is finalist. So it is eLconn up to 89 points. Marius up to finalist. And 7 up to 69 points. And with that, good luck to Marius. Let's see if he's gonna use his first finalist attempt to qualify to the grand final here of the Depart Out Now Cup. So the album is out now. 5-head. So Marius is so far behind, 0.24 of a second. So he will probably not make some damage here in this round. Comes closer though towards 7 and SRK, risking it so much. Marius has nothing to lose. And Marius is also, he can risk a lot. And he is also a risky driver. And Marius up into the lead. SRK over with more speed. So it's not the leading for Marius. And it's 0.06 between SRK and Marius. And he is getting denied. And SRK now up to 86 points. And now the pressure is of course rising. Marius still finalist. But he has found, yeah, very good players here on this one. And maybe cannot close it out here. Because Marius is more like a safe driver who takes those second positions and snipes away a first place if someone makes a mistake. Marius has to change his playing style now, because he can also risk it a lot. He has WRs on track of the days and stuff, or he had that, and he is very good in doing that. So 7, eLconn and Marius are in the top 3. SRK has made that mistake. And it is now actually 7 with a mistake as well as eLconn. So Marius up into the lead, but we have one more drift to go. So Marius, can he make it? Or will 7 snipe it? Marius with good speed as well as 7. Let's take a look. Where's eLconn? eLconn is nowhere to be seen. And Marius is actually through here into the grand final. Marius is making it. Marius is in the grand final and he will be very happy about that. Pretty surprisingly for me, but that Marius has qualified as first, but he has eventually qualified, has shown no pressure or any nerves, and Marius is the first player who has qualified. GG. Nice to see that. Sick Marius. Into the next round we go though. We have one short warm-up before we're gonna go live. And good luck. We have no finalists yet, as eLconn is at 98 points. SRK needs a first position. And yeah, it is this map again. It's map number 1 again. And we have our first finalist. So in the final, we have a first player that has made it into the final. And it is Marius89. And now we see SRK, who is in dire need of a first position in order to get himself up into the finest mode and battle out against eLconn here. Now the ending will decide it. Oh no, this ending eLconn with a mistake. And this is a free 10-pointer here for SRK. No, never mind, because there's also 7 who can have a saying here. eLconn with a good ending though, but it's 7 sniping that. No, wait, what? 7 finished a little bit later, and SRK is getting finalists, and we have a double finalist situation here between eLconn and SRK, and then 7 is at 88 points, so good luck to both of them. Wow. Oh man, so let's take a look here. It could be the last round of the semi-final 1 here. Who's gonna take it, SRK or eLconn? eLconn with a different line here, accumulating a little bit more speed over his opponents, but it is still eLconn not in the lead quite yet, jumping so far on this reactor boost here, but it's actually eLconn with a good amount of speed here, but SRK with the more inside line, so this will be all decided in the ending as eLconn goes into the upper hand here with 0.05 of a second. 7 not with a good line. Let's take a look here onto SRK here, inside line for him. Oh no, this will be all in the ending. eLconn with a weird approach again. Will SRK snipe it? SRK is not sniping it here. It is eLconn taking it here with a 0.49. That was an absolute crazy finish here, and I think the best camera I could have picked there. But oh my god, that was so close there. But the different endings have not, or like had different lines there and like different outcomes, let's say like that. And SRK is unfortunately out of this competition. Commiseration to SRK and to 7, who played both very well. Marius and eLconn are in the grand final.